Okay, so before we get into the meat of the video of why you should buy a used car over a new car, I am going to take my car to the car wash real quick to get it all shined up. But I wanted to show you my setup. I live in an apartment, which I think can be relatable to a lot of you, I'm sure. So here's what I have. I have the Chemical Guys bucket right here. It's nice because this lid seals. So if this tipped over in the car, I wouldn't have to worry about it spilling water all over the car. So I already have my soap in there. As you can see, I mixed a little bit up in the sink, and then I fill a little bit more once I get to the wash. And then in here, I have some microfiber. So I have this to clean the wheels with. This is to dry the wheels with. This is for the exterior when I spray quick detailer on. This is the wheel cleaner that I use. It seems to work pretty well. This is for the door jams, cleaning the water out of there. I have ammo, spit, drive and protect. This stuff is amazing. This stuff's great. And what else do I have here? I guess that's it for now, because then I come back down to my car and I put the tire shine on, the ammo mud, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna get it cleaned up real quick, and then we're gonna go back and we'll get into the video. Okay, so the ST is all cleaned up. Looks pretty good right now. I didn't put tire shine or anything on it yet, but we are replacing the tires soon, so stay tuned for that video. I'm almost decided on what I'm gonna get. If you have any suggestions for tires on my car, put them in the comments below if you have any experience with them, because I'd be glad to look into those as well. But why buy a used car over a new car? Now, if I'm being honest with you, this is where I stand. I did buy this car new, but after buying it new, looking at depreciation, looking at other things, I think my next car is going to be a used car. And first off, kind of the best of both worlds would be certified pre-owned. The reason certified pre-owned is great is because you can get a factory warranty that usually goes up to 100,000 miles on your car that will cover everything. When it's certified pre-owned, they take it back to, sometimes they take it to a warehouse, they take it apart, they check welds, they do a massive inspection on the car, nothing that you would ever get like just taking it into the dealership. And just make sure everything is totally good to go, make sure it's showroom material. So in my opinion, if you can get a certified pre-owned car, one, you're gonna save the depreciation, two, you're still gonna have the great warranty that comes with a new car. So another thing that I said in the first video on why buy a new car over a used car, I still believe you need to speak with your wallet. If we all start buying used cars, then manufacturers, like I said, are not going to bring these special editions in cars that enthusiasts really like to buy. So you do need to still speak with your wallet. If there's a new car coming out that you just can't wait to get, save up for it, get it, and use it for a long time. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to bring both perspectives to you. Now, depreciation is something we all know happens to cars almost immediately. Cars can lose 20 to 30% the second you drive them off the lot, and this ST is no different. I haven't gotten it priced or asked anyone what they would give me for it yet, but I've seen them on the secondhand market, and the price that the dealership probably offers you would probably be offensive to most of you, to be honest. Depreciation is a huge thing. Like I said, certified pre-owned, that's the best of both worlds. Your money also goes a lot further when you're looking to buy a used car compared to a new car. And what I mean by that is, here's an example. The Mercedes GLA 45, which I'm a huge fan of, is about a $54,000 car, and that's just like the base, but it easily can jump up to $60,000 with a couple options. If you're looking at that on the used market right now, you're looking at a $32,000 car that has 375 horsepower, it has 4 seats, all-wheel drive, it's a Mercedes AMG, it's such a beautiful car, and you can get that for $32,000. You can get that for more than $20,000 off of MSRP, and that's for a car with 10, 20,000 miles on it. That's not bad. So that's just a huge advantage. Your money, you know, if you want certain packages on a brand new car, it costs hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Whereas on the secondary market, you're able to get all of these great options, and someone already took the depreciation for you. So your money just goes so much further. You still have a low mileage car. You're just not going to lose as much as the car ages because the depreciation, the big depreciation has already happened. So another reason to look at a used car is if you're thinking of getting a project car. Now, I think this is common sense to a lot of you. If you're getting a project car, you're generally not going to buy a brand new car and then rip it apart. Some of you do. Some of these tuning companies, you know, they'll get a brand new car and they need to use that as a platform to create their products and test them, and that's understandable. But when you get a brand new car, you kind of want to appreciate the time that the manufacturer and the performance department has taken to build such a great machine. Like I said, with the Focus ST, this car out of the box as is an incredible car to drive. The power to me has not gotten old. I don't have a tune or anything on it yet. It still has great power. It pulls through all the gears. And I think you should take the time to appreciate that. But project car, you know, like the front of the bumper on my Focus ST, the front of it is, it basically has some cuts in it, chips, all kinds of stuff, just from the roads out here in Phoenix. There's dust, dirt, stones. It's more than anywhere else in the US that I've seen. So just having that wear and tear already taken on the car, then you can fit new bumpers, you can fit new body kits, and you can do whatever you need to do you know, to make it how you'd like it. Additionally, everything is already broken in. When you buy a new car, you have to wait 1,000, 1,500, 500, 300 miles. It varies on the manufacturer and car. But you're able to, everything is all set, ready to go. Just make sure the engine is warmed up and make sure, you know, everything is good to go in that sense, and you can drive it as hard as you want. Now, another thing that I've seen on the used market, and I've seen this firsthand, well, I guess you could say it's secondhand, I'm not sure which hand, but I had a friend from back home, and I've had this video on my channel. Check the link in the description below to take a look at this Ferrari 308. My buddy purchased this for $32,000, okay? I think it was an 84 GTSI, and it was a beautiful car. Black exterior, tan interior, amazing. He bought it for $32,000. I drove it, having the V8 mounted behind your head, hearing the Ferrari sound. It was such a fun car to drive, and for $32,000, it's an amazing price. He went to sell it, and I actually helped him sell, connected with someone on YouTube. The guy wanted the car, we made the deal, sent a trailer out and shipped it off and got his money. He sold it for $61,000. So he purchased a car, owned it for all these years, maintained it, and it was expensive to maintain. I mean, he got oil, belt, you know, did some type of maintenance on it. It was a $5,000 maintenance. So it was expensive, but at the end of the day, he doubled his money from his initial purchase. So that's something that can happen on the used market. It's not going to happen as much on a new car. It can, like cars like the 911R, the P1, but those are cars that you and I are probably never going to afford or never going to purchase. So that's just such an elite class, and unfortunately a lot of those people are buying them as investments for quick turnarounds. So, but you know, a $32,000 car is something that we could definitely afford. And to see that you could double your money on a Ferrari over 5-6 years is something that I think is really special, and that can happen on cars like this. Take a look at the BMW M3 E46. You can have them as far back as 2001, which is when the E46 body started, and they're holding value. I mean, a 100,000 mile car is $15,000 if it's in good shape. So you see it's pretty much hit the bottom. From this point, it's probably going to creep up, if not just hold there. It's not going to get it's not going to be worth much less. So that's my argument for buying a used car over a new car. Again, certified pre-owned. If you can do that, if the money works out right, that's the way to go, because you have the benefit of having a warranty with you. But at the same time, when you buy a new car, it's totally yours. You know the maintenance, you know all that stuff. And it's a comfort thing. So I don't know, let me know in the description where you all fall with this argument. Like I said at the beginning, I think I fall under the used car. I had a Honda Civic Si that I bought new, and I have this Focus ST that I bought new. It's been a great experience, but I think I want to kind of jump up. Like I've said, I've talked about getting the BMW M2. That's a car that I would not get new. I've seen them with 5,000 miles on them, and they're priced $50,000. So they've already lost $5,000 to $6,000 just coming off the showroom floor, and that's going to be a special car. That's going to be one that holds value. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand. But appreciate all the support on the videos. Like I said, we just crossed 5,000 subscribers. Really appreciate the support. We're closing in on 100,000. We're close. We're gonna make it. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Give me feedback on the videos. I'm always trying to upgrade my quality. Got a nice microphone here, so hopefully you can hear me all right. Hired a cameraman.
Got an idea while we have the light. You can just stand by your car, and I'll do like a 180 around you.
Okay. What do you mean, like
stand by at the front there. Strike a phenomenal. Let's by the front tire. Get nice and close. There you go. Closer. All right. You stand right there.
Okay.
Strike a manly pose. Let's make an outro video. There you go. And all I do is I just go around you. I just go. Look at that sun, baby. Look at that sun. Yeah. Look at that sun. All right. I just want to say
that God is good.
Yeah, sailing down the sea of opportunity. Bodies waving, moving, grooving, chilling, all right next to me. Heard you talked about it, what you got? You don't even have a little space inside that parking lot. Bitch, I am the juggernaut, asking questions on the spot. I invite you to my